You saw it first. Some small thing in this person didn't sit right, and you talked yourself out of it because everyone else trusted them. You had your doubts, but your intuition was on point the whole time. Before we go into today's reading, I'd like to share with you my sponsor for this video, Psychic Source. Psychic Source is the oldest and most trusted psychic service with over 35 years of experience. They connect you with professional, gifted advisors by phone, video chat, or text. If you're not happy with your last paid psychic reading, it's free. They back up their service with a no-risk guarantee. Psychic Source is offering an exclusive new customer offer for my viewers. Go to my sponsor, trypsychicssource.com/redfairy, or click the link in the description and pinned comment below to get 40 minutes for just $19.80 when you use the code redfairy. Thank you for listening. Now let's get into today's reading. At the back of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So this whole situation starts with someone who positioned themselves above you. Could be an older relative, a boss, a mentor, someone in a group you belong to who acts like the keeper of the rules. This could also be someone who had a grandiose sense of self, who thought they are above you and above others for some reason. And the thing is, they were happy to hold you to those rules. They just never held themselves to them. That's the crack you noticed. You saw the gap between what they preached and what they actually did. They preached about respect, about decency, about kindness, but they were far from that. They don't hold themselves accountable to those standards, as if it applies to others but not to them. This person is about to contradict something they told you directly before. A rule they enforced on you, they will break it themselves in front of you. You will witness this, and it's the confirmation. You will understand that with this person, the truth is that it was never about principle, it was about control. You don't have to say anything when it happens. Their own behavior is doing the work now. And you finally get to stop being the only one who sees it. Okay, so this card is about what you built on your own, and it's showing up right when you need reminding of it. Somewhere in all this, you started measuring yourself against this person's version of success, against their comfort, their ideas, whatever they had that you were told to respect. And it made you forget something. You have your own ground under you, things you earned yourself with your own efforts, without a name behind you, without anyone handing them over. This could be a skill, a home you keep running, a bit of savings, a reputation with people who actually matter to you. That's yours. Nobody gave it to you, and nobody can take it away from you. Here's what I want you to know. Part of why this person felt superior is, and I need to say this, you let them, because you were being modest about what you'd actually done. You downplayed yourself. You let a lot of red flags slide. In the next 3 months, expect a document or a number to cross your path that proves your footing. A statement, a valuation, a renewal, an offer with your name on it. When it arrives, know that it's your confirmation that you've come so far on your own, and it arrives right when someone's been trying to make you feel small. This is the moment the truth actually cuts through. Something you suspected gets confirmed in 3 parts or through a third person. What I'm picking up is you find out this person said one thing to your face and a different thing behind your back. And there is a specific piece of it that hurts more than the rest. Not the betrayal itself, but the realization that you defended them to someone once. You vouched for them, and they were doing the opposite for you the whole time. And the reason why it hurts is because you're loyal, because you mean what you say about people, and that's a standard they couldn't meet. And the next 3 days, a conversation is going to surface, a detail you weren't meant to hear, someone lets something slip, or a message gets forwarded that wasn't meant for you. When it comes, you won't need to interrogate it. You will just know. And strangely, under the sting, there is relief, because the thing you couldn't name finally has a shape. So this card is about a bond, and specifically one that looked equal and wasn't. There is a connection here. Could be romantic, could be a close friendship or a business partnership where you gave it all. For some of you, this could be a situationship as well. Whatever it is, you gave this connection all your trust, your efforts, and the benefit of the doubt over and over again. From the outside, it looked mutual. 2 people in it together, but something underneath it was off, and you sensed it even while you kept showing up, because you're the type who honors a bond even when a voice inside you is asking you why you are the only one carrying it. The truth coming out is this, and it's hard to hear, but it will free you. It was never as even as it looked. One of you was building something real, and the other was keeping a foot out the door, keeping their options open. Watch for a moment where this person's actions and their words split clean apart. They will say the loving thing to say, the loyal thing to say, and then do something small that says the opposite. Actions speak louder than words, always. Maybe they cancel when it counts, maybe they show up for someone else the way they never showed up for you. That gap is your answer, and honestly, some of you already felt it coming months ago, and you deserve way better. Okay, this one is cute, and it arrives right when you need it. After all this, you are about to see clearly who your actual people are. Not a crowd, but 2 or 3 people, and they have had your back in rooms you weren't standing in. And what's coming is a reunion, a moment where you all end up together, and it does something for you that you didn't know you needed. For some of you, that's a night out, a long lunch, an evening that was meant to be quick and turns into hours. For others, it's more like a group chat that suddenly comes alive again, or a plan that finally happens. Whatever it is, expect to walk away feeling like yourself again, lighter, like you remembered you're not carrying this alone. This card is about the part of you that never fit their mold. That part of you was never the problem. For a long time, you got the message, maybe not in words, that you were too much or too different, or that you did things the wrong way, too independent, too blunt, basically not enough as you are. And over time, you shrunk a little to keep the peace. You filed down the edges that made you you. Those edges were the whole point. The exact things they wanted you to tone down are the things that made you you. Also, your independence is why you always kept one clear eye open. An opportunity is going to appear that only suits you because you do things your own way. Something a more agreeable, go-along person would have talked themselves out of it. It might look unconventional, off the expected path. Maybe people around you don't quite get it. This could be when it comes to your work. Go toward it anyway. The way you're built is not a flaw to manage. It's the reason the right doors open for you. So this card is about everything you've been carrying and how much of it was never yours to carry. You've been tired in a way sleep doesn't fix. And a big piece of that is you took on the emotional load of this whole situation, managing their moods, keeping the peace, being the reasonable one, holding the story together so nobody else had to feel bad, bracing for their next drama. You made yourself the container for it, especially emotionally and spiritually. That's exhausting. And you did it so long you stopped noticing the weight of it. The truth here is a kind release. Once you see this person clearly, you will get to put down the job of protecting the peace with them. You're under no obligation to keep it if it threatens yours. In the next upcoming days, you're going to make the decision to never allow this person to interfere with your life in any way, shape, or form. You're going to feel much lighter and stop explaining yourself to people who were never listening. This is where the fog finally lifts, and it's such a relief when it does. You've been in a haze around this, second-guessing, running the same loop, wondering if you were being unfair or dramatic or reading too much into things. That mental fog wasn't confusion about facts. It was the effort of holding two things at once. What your intuition knew and what you were being told to believe. That split is exhausting, and it's why your head felt so full. But it clears, and when it does, everything reorganizes at once. All those small moments that didn't add up suddenly line up into one clean picture, and you wonder how you ever doubted it. Expect this to click during something ordinary. You will be tidying or scrolling back through old messages for something unrelated, and you reread one line and just see it. The clarity arrives just like that, not in a big confrontation. And once you see it clearly, you can't unsee it, which is exactly why you can finally stop spinning and start deciding what you actually want to do. This card is blunt, the window for sitting in this, waiting, hoping it resolves itself. That window is closing now. You've given this situation and maybe this person so much time. Time to change, time to explain, time to become who you kept hoping they'd be. And some part of you knows more time won't fix it, because you already have your answer. You've had it for a while. So this isn't asking you to wait for one more sign. You already got the signs. This is telling you that the moving forward starts on your end, and it starts soon, whether you feel fully ready or not. Because ready is a feeling that shows up after you act, not before. You're going to reach a decision point you can't keep postponing. A conversation you've been avoiding, a boundary you've been meaning to set, a door you've kept propped open just in case. Close it or walk through it, but choose. The people who underestimated you assumed you'd stay stuck. This is the moment you prove you were always the one holding the real power here. Let's get more messages with the charms and dice. An opportunity is coming and it's tied to money. Something you're owed finally starts moving, and it reaches you through a message. So watch your inbox over the next few days. There is a person with the letter L in their name connected to this. When they reach out, say yes before you overthink it. This one is telling you to move without the fear that's kept your feet still. And this is about starting something new that scares you. The butterfly says you're already changing. The heart part's behind you. 7 is your window, 7 days or 7 weeks. 2 people are in this, one with an R in their name and the other with an E in their name. And at least one goes with you for support. You're more ready than you feel. Gratitude is here because a door you thought was shut open, something that went quiet, comes back around, and you will feel the relief when it does. A Pisces is part of this, or something with the letter I in its name, such as an invitation, income stream, idea, or an interview. That's all I have for you. I hope you found this reading insightful. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It will mean the world to me. I love you and see you in my next reading.